I see him more as Rodgers, Manning, Breeze, an all-time great, a Hall of Famer. But I don't see him being the dominant guy and him winning 3 Super Bowls like Aikman did, or I don't see him leading the Chiefs to a dynasty. I just don't think they have pieces. I just don't see that from him.
I love your comparison of Breeze and Rodgers, and here's why, man, is a lot people I don't think people realize. I had this conversation last night with a buddy at the rodeo. Like, I don't think people realize number one, how good those guys really are, and like how precise and how talented they are from an arm talent standpoint. And then when that's the way that you have to win games, is consistently driving, bullseye throws down the field 3, 4, 5 times a game in live. Like there is a lot of risk. It is very difficult to do what you see those guys do. And so that's why when you see a guy like Lamar Jackson, or the way like a Deshaun Watson should be used, if you can just, and the way Dak Prescott should be, if you can just implement the legs, it makes the other stuff so simple. And it's not simple in terms of how difficult. Aaron Rodgers sits back there and has a game where he completes 70% of his passes. That dude was throwing bullseyes all over the field, and that is extremely difficult. And it's easy to disrupt when you talk about he's got to do it 19 straight times to win a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Those guys do it because they're freaking amazing at what they do. But it's such a – when a guy takes a snap and he stands in one spot, and the receivers – have to execute with great spacing and great pacing and everything has to be executed flawlessly. And then on top of that, you got to make a perfect throw in all the elements a lot of the times when you're outside. It's just one of those things, like, I think we watch it on Sundays and we go, yeah, we expect it from that guy. But damn it, it's hard to do, man.